Hey guys, I am back. Guess what today is? Well, today is day 14. Yes, my very last day of my water fast. Of course, I'm not done, but the water part, whew, thank you, God. When I say I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, that is a true statement because clearly this was a very, very challenging journey. I made it through though. I'm so excited. So let's just recap. The last time I came to you, it was day 9, and we discussed a few things that I had been experiencing. And I want to just share with you guys a couple of things I feel like I've experienced from this journey. When I use the phrase, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, it is so true. Because throughout the journey of the 40-day fast, which I did cold turkey, I've never done a long-term fast ever in my whole entire life. I'm very familiar with fasting. However, I have never done it. And when I decided to take on this challenge, I knew that it would probably be a difficult one, but I had to get my mind right, mentally and physically. So, during the fast, which was Sunday, yesterday, day 14, I had to sing in church. And when I say sing in church, I had to sing on stage 2 services the whole entire time doing praise and worship. Now, those of you who have done long-term fasts, you know that you don't have a whole lot of energy because of the fasting. You have no nutrition going into the body but the water. So, of course, I said, Lord, only you will be able to get me through this service, these services. But I need you to find a way for me to get through these services so I don't pass out on the stage and cause a huge scene. So, without me knowing, I got to church, and we had dress rehearsal that morning at 7 o'clock. And guess what I saw on stage? Pews. Pews that you sit in church. You sit down, the pews, those pews. And we had the fans. Our theme was the 1960s theme, and we were celebrating Black History Month for this particular service. And I was so excited. I said, I've got to be able to be the one sitting down and not standing up. But they ended up having enough pews for everybody that was on the praise team to actually sit. So we did have our praise team, our praise and worship, and there were only 3 songs that I had to stand up for 3 songs without sitting down. And which was cool because typically you are pretty much standing up the whole entire time. So I was excited about that because once I sat down, I was able to get my energy back, some replenish some of my energy so that I'll be able to perform for the next song. And of course, I had my water on stage, so that also helped because after that 3rd song, I was hot, I was tired. I couldn't move the way I usually move, like get into the spirit or whatever, but I did what I could do, and it didn't show. I really made it through both services, so I'm pleased about that. So that was one testimony. My second testimony is, so I'm having some issues with my vehicle. My clutch is going out on my car, so of course I have to get it fixed. And I was talking to one of my church members, and I was telling him how I'm going to have to put my vehicle in the shop. And he was basically saying, I told him why, whatever. And he said, well, do you have a second vehicle? I said, no. I'm probably going to have to rent a vehicle or find someone to take me back and forth to work, but I really don't want to inconvenience anyone. He said, well, I have a second vehicle if you want to use it while your vehicle's in the shop. I was like, look at God. Look at God. So I said, you know what? I may have to take you up on your offer. So that's my second testimony. And I think that all these blessings are coming down because when you stay steadfast and you pray and you ask God for things that you want, there's nothing that God can do if you stay steadfast. So I'm just going to talk briefly about what I've experienced since day 9. Yes, I have been a little weak. I haven't had a whole lot of energy, so of course I've had to do a lot of resting. And that's been the most challenging part because the type of person that I have, I'm always on the go. I'm involved in a lot of different organizations. I'm involved in my church. I work. I'm involved in several different organizations in the community, and it does require a lot of my time away from home. However, during this journey, I've been forced to do a lot of resting because you just don't have the energy to keep moving around. Like sometimes getting dressed is a task. For work is a task. So today, well, tomorrow morning, which will start day 6:15, I will officially weigh myself. I don't know how much I've lost thus far. I'm excited about that part because I have several different benefits. I have a spiritual benefit, I have a mental benefit, and I also have a physical benefit. So, it's going to be, I'm more healthier. I feel like I'm growing. I'm getting closer to God, reading my Bible, trying to get more into the Word, trying to just live right and do what's pleasing in God's sight. The other thing I want to talk about is just make sure you get a whole lot of rest because you just don't have the energy to do things that you want to do. I have to go to work because that's my livelihood. And if I don't go to work, of course, I don't get paid. But other than that, I have brought my activities down to almost a bare minimum. Today, I am about to go to choir practice, and after that, I'm going home. I've already gotten ready for my juicing. I bought my Jack LaLanne juicer. I'm so excited about that. I got the Jack LaLanne Pro, and I've already purchased my fruit, mostly organic. And the ones that I did not purchase that wasn't organic, I have a fruit wash, an organic fruit wash that I washed all my fruit in. And so I will be experimenting on a different juices and seeing how that works. So at least some nutrition will start going back into my body, and hopefully I'll have a little bit more energy. So today is the last day of my water fast, day 14. I have successfully completed my water fast. I still have 26 more days because I am on a 40-day fast, and which of course consisted of 14 days of just water and then the remaining 26 of juicing. So I will keep you posted. I will continue to post my videos on my journey, and I will also post some post fasting videos as well. So if you have any questions, please don't feel free to ask me. I've gotten a lot of people inboxing me messages, personal messages, and things of that nature. So it has been a good journey, and I'm excited about it. Thank you so much. Ta-ta. See you later.